Karen Bass in Los Angeles, for example, who mishandled the fires, who is presiding over a disastrous, dysfunctional, mismanaged city, who basically is a socialist, is hostile to businesses, hostile to taxpayers, to self-sufficient population of Los Angeles, who believes in urbanization, which will destroy our neighborhoods, etc. And we end up with people like her in other cities, and not just females. It could be also males that are considered to be less, let's say, they don't come from business background, they come from humble background, so to speak, humble, where they basically, through some ass-kissing within ranks of the bureaucracy, they were being promoted to the very top. But they are humble by nature. They never had the money to spend it on some earthly pleasures. They were always followers and never leaders. They never ran a business. They've always been working for the government, within the government, and they know better how to rob the taxpayers and businesses in favor of parasites than to how to actually build a successful economy, helping businesses and reducing the taxpayer burden that is being wasted on government-dependent parasites. So what we get is, yes, maybe we get some saints who would have never even been accused of any kind of moral transgressions, cheating on their wives, attending Jeffrey Epstein parties, or doing other immoral things. But at the same time, these people are not capable of running a successful government. They are being used as a tool to destroy the economy, destroy the businesses. They're being used as a tool for government expansion of government tyranny and invasion in our private lives. And essentially, they are like Biden. They basically, the people who came from the government background, even Biden tried to do some business on the side, and his family tried to do some business on the side, but obviously he didn't come from a real business background. Or Kamala, for example, who didn't come from a real business background, and she was being promoted from one position to another within the government ranks because she was obedient, because she was following the hierarchy, and she was immune to all these potential Me Too allegations. And on top of it, she was racially favored because of her mixed black and Indian background. And so she was incapable of, basically she was an incompetent politician in any position she took, and she ended up being an incompetent vice president. And finally, luckily for the country, we got so lucky she lost the election.